It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see Bryce Young. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Panthers and the Cowboys, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Looking to pass, first play is Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown! Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
It's Young off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Young on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott now. Incomplete.
I was about to murder CD.
Without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Carolina
Nigga punched
defense.
him. That's hilarious. Spam. Spam move. Nigga. These. This is. Brian Burns is a menace. He's a menace. I'm sorry. That shit was funny.
Like number 30 in the league right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall
I don't like Baker
offense in
on
the NFL,
CD
it
Lamb
does
at
not
all.
matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're
I
going
didn't
to
like
face,
that.
but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Lamb's first catch of the game.
Came down to help.
Going to try the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From the red zone now, Prescott. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 5-yard touchdown.
Same fucking route, bro.
Taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 15-yard line and no further. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot. But nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right? In preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
Here's a 2nd and 8. In motion, Hollins. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean Earl said just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Young, he's going to change it up. On 3rd down, Crawford. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Young to throw on 4th. That is caught. It's a ring of an over. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete. The Panthers at 11-1 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. They're confident.
And he's going to be taken down.
My dumb ass thought I could outrun Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Through one quarter,
Just adding to this nigga sack, though. That's all I just did just now.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Crawford. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Brandon Cooks and the Cowboys offense back out there. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off. So you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Well, now they'll shift things around. On second down, it's Pollard. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Here's 3rd and 10. Young working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Young to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Foster. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial game.
Young off the bootleg. He finds his man complete. That's Crawford. Young off the play fake. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, ready. Stop, 17.
throw again. Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. From 4 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. A first down throw for Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He gets it to Cooks.
Brandon Cooks is fucking baking him, bro. God damn. How many yards do you got? 77 fucking catches.
Prescott yet again. Swinging this out for Pollard. And here he'll get it down to 7. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw is Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Pressure comes in. He's
brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Red, yellow. White, 6. Blaster, 6. Hey, check mega. Strike, strike. Ready?
Final play of the half, Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with a visiting. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ultra, ultra. Ready.
On second down now, it's Crawford. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Needle blue. Red, cycle. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Crawford. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down.
He had me stop, and then the defense pushed me forward. First time I've seen that animation work for me. Appreciate it.
They've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Young. Oh, Young loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They go play action. Young. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
This is taken at the 18. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Now Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Play action now. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
2nd and 17 at the 45-yard line.
Prescott now. He finds his man, Pollard. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back.
He's got a man, complete. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this off thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Crawford. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Come on, set.
First down, Panthers.
Hey, cross field. Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Crawford. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now a handoff up the middle. Crawford. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. And quickly they get to the line.
5 yards.
Young on 3rd down. That is caught. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Mac Hollins. 37 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Piñeiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble, 27 yards. And the Panthers stretch this fourth-quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
Here we go, 46.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He'll buy some time right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Prescott now on second down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Prescott. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Third and short yardage, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. On first and 10, Prescott. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now they got to get to the line quickly. A first down throw for Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Young here to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught. Touchdown. DJ Chark, 43 yards. And the Panthers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing. Trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to speed things up here. Prescott on first down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Following the interception, Young. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And Young's going to throw it here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Carolina, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.